Hey guys, how's it going? Same day I ended the last video, but starting a new one here. It's been a little while. I'm Brandon. Here's good old Blisto. Today I'm gonna get the tractor and go see if I can get over at the creek crossing and smooth it out a little bit so I can actually make it across. It hasn't rained in a while, so hopefully it's dried up from last time. And then I'm gonna cut up some logs that I got laying around. I got big old stacks of wood all over the place. Haven't been able to burn too much this winter because it's been dry and there's been burn ban. So it hasn't been all that cold either. Also, my fix for the drain over here that I thought I fixed it. Well, I didn't actually fix it. It's still leaking a little bit. So I don't know if that's just a bad pipe, a bad connection. But I glued it real good and let it sit for a week. I don't know. It's not leaking horribly. Pump comes on every 10 minutes or so, so it's just dripping out a little bit. But yeah, need to get that fixed. Then I don't know. We'll see what else we can get into. All right, we're over here at the creek crossing. It's where I weed-eat it up a while back so I could see where I was going. Come down here and see how wet it is. Hopefully not too wet. Maybe I can drive across, get down here. It's not too bad. See a bunch of Animal Crossing marks here. Don't know what that is. Hopefully just deer. Looks like they got a path going up right there. But yeah, it's a little soft right here. Don't know about driving a tractor. Well, those prints look pretty fresh too. And right here is where I need to go up. I don't know if you can tell how steep it is. I got a good bank right there I need to cut out to get up there. So, see, the water's not too far away. It's just right there. Oh man, this is gonna be probably way too soft, because I'm just kind of sinking down in it. Should I chance it? Huh. Don't know, but why not? Hopefully I don't get stuck. All right, she's holding up pretty good down there, making some progress. So I'm gonna take some of the dirt that I scoop out of here and put it up there so I can take it to other places and use it. All right, well, I was making good progress there. Blew out a tire. So I saw that it was low a little while ago and the other day, and I didn't go and fill it up. I should have. So hopefully now that it's came off the bead, I don't know if I'll be able to get it back on. Fortunately, if I'm not, I am taking the tractor in tomorrow to get serviced anyways, so. What's up, Bisto? Come to check it out? I can get it fixed then, so not a big deal. I just lose today using it. I'm gonna head back over, get the pump, and see if I can get it aired up. All right, well, here's the tire that we got. It came off the bead. I don't know, I've got this little bitty air compressor here. I don't know if it's going to do the job or not, but we'll hook it up and see what happens. Give me a second here. Yep, all right. Don't know what. Don't even know if it's on. Unless it's dead. Oh, there it is. All right. I'll check back in a second to see how it does. If it does anything at all. All right, well, that little compressor wasn't doing anything to put air in it. It would go up a little bit, it would go to like 1.5 pounds, and then 2, 3, then back to 0. So I'm gonna go get side by side in my big compressor, start it up and bring it over and see if I can get something with that. I know I could spray some brake fluid or something, brake cleaner, something in there and do the whole hoof fire thing. That's got me kind of nervous to do that because I ain't never done that before. I'm gonna try the bigger compressor first. Well, I got over here to get the air compressor, and I guess I've never used it to air up any tires because this whole kit here has been sitting up on a shelf back there, I think for 4 or 5 years. So now I got to get it all together. And I guess I don't know why it's got so many pieces, but I got to figure out all the quick disconnects and all the fittings here and here and get it all put together. So I'm gonna get all this stuff together so we can get over there and try to get that tractor back up and going. All right, well, I got my air compressor, got the hose all made up, and got air in the tire. So it worked. It's a win. Even though we were losing to begin with, now we're winning. So I'll make sure I keep air in the tire this time. All right, we're back down in the creek now. So said I was making good progress. I was almost done. So let me see if I can't finish this up real quick. I think that'll about do it. Pretty good. It's not too off balance. I can get up and down with the tractor not too bad. And I was just driving back and forth there for a little while to try to pack it in and get all this fresh dirt really solid down here so that the next time it rains, if we got a good flowing water, that maybe, just maybe, it won't wash it out as much. I don't know what I could put down in here. I don't know if I could bring some rocks and just put a whole bunch of rocks right here and hope it doesn't just wash on down the creek. This is a pretty good spot here. You can see it holds water over that way, holds water over that way. I got a nice dry spot here to cross. That's why I made the crossing here. It was the only logical place. Plus, that berm right there, you know, is a lot lower to make the path. So it worked out to be a good spot. So now to try the side-by-side and see if it makes it over there. All right, firing up the side-by-side. Once I do that, I'm gonna go and get some saws and trim some of these trees that are hanging out over here on the path. Come on, let's go. Huh. Wonder how long that was on the ground for. All right, well, made it across, no problem. Saw the dog run over there. He's afraid I was gonna leave him. But yeah, that's good progress on that. Now let me go get those saws and I'm gonna trim up some of these branches hanging off right here. And I might dispose of this dead mesquite tree here, or at least push the branches off into the creek. And while I was ripping around going over there, I forgot this was back here. Yeah, hopefully I didn't break anything on that. Well, it's been a little while. Went and got me something to eat, cleaned out the shed, blew it out. It had all kinds of mud in it. Went in and cleaned out underneath the gazebo because there was mud over everything, under the carport, the generator shed. Got all that blown off and cleaned up a little. Now I'm back to trim up these branches right here. So we're going down the path here, not hitting those. And the wind's picked up a little bit, so hopefully it's not too noisy. But we'll get started on this. All right, well, my path's nice and cleared there. Went ahead and went full send, not just getting the ones that were needed, because I do want to come like through here and, you know, trim off all the branches up to like 8-9 foot high, so you can see across. One bad thing about that though is it doesn't block the wind when it comes ripping through. And this mesquite here was just dead, so I went ahead and got that down and trimmed up that one, and I said, well, hell, might as well do this one too. So I got it pretty trimmed up. I don't know how well off that mesquite is, but we'll see one day. Now I'm wondering if I could come over and push this over with the tractor. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then this dirt pile over here that I got from when I was fixing my crossing, I think I need to load that up before it rains and it gets too nasty or too heavy. Right now it's pretty good to move around, so I'm gonna go put it on some low spots where the drainage pipe is and try to start building that up over there. So see if I can push this mosquito.
Yep, got her.
All right, well, I got the pile of dirt moved over here. Can't really tell, but if you look down there a little further, yeah, it brought this up a little bit right here. I'm just trying to build it up to go over the top of that drainage pipe that's under there so I can drive right through here. I hate having to go the long way around. I'm gonna jump over here and I guess get the saw out. I have this big old log I don't know what to do with. I don't want to cut it again. It's mighty big, and I wish I knew something to do with it. Seems like a good log for something. I just don't know what it is. Maybe I'll just move it out of the way for now, stick it over off to the side, and then one day go, yeah, I can use that for that. I do that all the time, I guess. Hold on to stuff, don't get rid of it. Seems a shame though, just to go dump it off on the creek side, not get some kind of use out of it. So I think I'll push it to the side for now, and then one day, here. Ooh, bug. Okay, that's the log right there. And that thing is big and heavy. Oh, there it is. I did cut this piece off of it. It was that tall. That took everything my little electric chainsaw or battery operated chainsaw had. So I don't want to put it through that for really no reason. So I'm gonna get the log splitter out, do some cutting up logs and splitting. That thing takes up almost the whole bucket. So I know there's bigger logs out there and trees, but that's pretty big for me. All right, I'm gonna fire up the old log splitter for a little while. Let me cut up a few logs. I do need to get the trailer ready to load the tractor on for tomorrow, take it in for service, but I'll do that in a little bit. I like using this thing. Well, that was satisfying. Something about splitting those logs. Some of them are a little too big, and just gonna go and trash those. This nasty one right here, and the root ball over there from that mesquite tree. But yeah, I got me some mesquite wood here split up. Got another little pile going there. So I could do that for hours, I'm sure. But for now, probably need to go get the tractor. The trailer ready to load the tractor so I can take it over to the place to get service tomorrow. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, and got to remember to put on the license plate. When I went to pick up the Segway, I drove all the way from here to Austin and back without a license plate on the damn trailer. It was sitting in the RV. I just forgot to put it on. So I guess I got lucky because that's a 240 miles or so that I drove to go there and back with that trailer and no license plate. So yeah, good deal. Make sure I get it on though. Well, got the old license plate on there. I'll be all nice and legal. Had a whole bunch of mesquite wood stacked up in here I had to get out. And I checked the tires. So that should be all I need to really check. I'll just hook up to it in the morning, load the tractor. I guess I better start putting up all the stuff tonight so I don't have to deal with that tomorrow, just do the tractor tomorrow. So I'm gonna get on that, putting up the lawnmowers and stuff and some tools I got out over here. And then sun's going down back there. So I think that's gonna be it for today as far as the video going. So till next time, later.